What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Back to Life podcast with Nikotjr. I am Nico, your host, and today our topic is going to be getting out of your comfort zone. This is one of those topics where it can get uncomfortable, but that's what getting out of your comfort zone is all about. That's what being able to remove yourself from this place of comfort is all about, because especially if you live here in the United States of America, I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's so easy to get comfortable in your hometown and be okay just not growing, having no developmental mindset, having no growth mindset. But eventually you have to understand that as a human being, you have to want to grow. Like, it's not something that's just going to happen. Like, yeah, you grow through things. You go from crawling to walking to running, but at the end of the day, if you want to grow mentally, you have to push yourself. If you want to grow mentally, you have to read books. If you want to grow mentally, you have to get to a point in your life where you're not just getting entertained by things all the time anymore. You're actually looking for that place of growth to where you can become the next version or the best version or the better version of what you already are. You are very much capable of doing so many awesome things, but at the end of the day, you have to want to actually get better. You have to actually want to be able to grow into whatever that may be, because there's so much opportunity out there, but without a growth mindset, without that developmental mindset, without wanting to actually be in that next step of life, you're never going to actually get into that next step of life, because no one can truly do it for you. No one can say, here's this ball of information, let me throw it at you, and all of a sudden, you're good. Like, you just learned something. Imagine sitting in school. Imagine sitting in middle school, high school, elementary school, wherever you're at, and the teacher just kind of funneling, just shoving information at you. You could hear her. You could hear him. You could listen. But if you were not trying to retain and apply that knowledge, there was no way that you were actually getting smarter. There was no way that you were actually taking that knowledge and applying it in your everyday life. One of my things in life is, if I'm sitting there listening to somebody, whether I'm in a school, whether I'm in a church, whether I'm in watching a video, is if I'm listening, I need to retain it, but then I need to go apply it. Obviously, if it makes sense for me, right? So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that no matter what you're consuming is actually valuable for your life. I find myself having a hard time, sitting around and just watching nonsense. I always say I'm a content creator, not a content consumer, because if you start consuming everything that's created, if you're just getting entertained on a constant, just daily basis, you're filling your mind with stuff that's literally corrupting you, not growing you. And when I talk about your comfort zone, when I talk about your hometown, there's nothing wrong with loving your hometown. There's nothing wrong with living in your hometown. There's nothing wrong with a hometown. That's where you're from. That's where you were born. But I heard somebody say on the internet one time that no matter where you go, no matter what you choose to do, if you go back home, it's still going to be there. Like, the same places you went to growing up, they'll still probably be there. The same places you used to hang out with friends, they'll still probably be there. It's one of those things where you got to understand, getting out of your hometown creates this different level of gratitude, first of all, for your hometown. But second of all, it creates this idea that you are no longer just connected to this one place where you're comfortable. You have to remove yourself and understand that you're actually doing this on your own. You don't have your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, whoever it is in your family. You just, you might have a few cousins in the next town or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you have yourself. And you have to make something happen. You have to make opportunities come to fruition, because if you don't, you are on your own. Everything falls on you at this point. It doesn't fall on the people that you could be like, hey, mom, hey, dad, hey, grandma, whoever it is that you lived with or grew up with. You can't fall on anybody anymore but yourself at that point. So I think it is so important that at least one time of your life or a few times in your life where you remove yourself from what you're so used to, because when you stay in that same comfortable position, you don't allow your personal inner self to actually take steps to get to that next level. It is almost impossible. I don't believe in the word impossible, because it says I'm possible, actually. But it's one of those things where you're like, look, if you never take yourself out of what you're comfortable in, how do you expect yourself to actually grow through those moments? How do you expect yourself to get better? How do you expect yourself to be able to take on responsibility? How do you expect yourself to be able to say, hey, I'm actually good on my own? You'll never know. If you're always surrounded with people that love you 24/7, everything's comfortable, everything is just perfect, you're living in this fairy tale land, you got everything for you, everything's always perfect for you, you never have to worry, you're in your hometown, you're always comfortable. You won't know what it's like to get hit something with in life that's a complete curveball and it doesn't go your way. Something can happen. Whether it be sickness, whether it be financially, whether it be whatever, spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally, you won't know how to deal with it. That's that hometown mindset of everything's supposed to be the way it is. I encourage you, if you're out there, get out of your hometown for a little bit. I left my hometown I went off to college. I went to school for 2 years, came back home for a little bit, for another 2 years, graduated, went to another school, got my master's for a year. Then I came back home, did some things with my careers and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm leaving again. Left my hometown for about another year and a half, traveled around the world. I got to meet awesome people. I got to experience different cultures. I got to go places that I would have never even thought exist. I had no idea. I went to countries like Sri Lanka. They didn't teach us about countries like Sri Lanka. I didn't even know what that was until I played a video game growing up. Like, it's crazy that we are so close-minded onto our own little world that we have no idea what actually exists out there. And when you're not willing to actually grow into those moments and you're not willing to actually go out there and experience something different, you never know what's out there. Like, you think that your world is your world. And I know here living in the United States of America, it's so easy to get consumed in this American lifestyle of where everything is supposed to be perfect. And it frustrates me so much because I've been to so many third world countries. I've been to places where it breaks my heart to see what I see. But I know when I go to those places, some of those people are the happiest moments of their lives because they're content with what they have. But growing up in a place like America, my parents, they came from the Soviet Union. I say that a lot of times, but I experienced their culture in my culture because I was born in the United States of America. I got a passport just for being born here. I'm able to travel the world. I didn't have to go through a citizenship test. I didn't have to go through anything. I was basically handed, hey, you live in America. You were born here. Here's your passport. Here's our documents. You're good to go. Do whatever you want. This is the land of opportunity. And people literally scratch and claw for that moment. But I encourage you, if wherever you live in the world, if you have the funds, if you have enough money to be able to leave your hometown, even if you're going from city to city, even if it's an hour and a half away, that is okay. It'll help you grow into a person that understands what it's like to actually know something different is on the way. It allows you to grow into a person that says, hey, if something happens, I'm not stressed out. I just got to get around that challenge. I just got to work through that challenge. I got to get to that next level of whatever it is, and I'll be okay. Because when you're always stuck in a moment of being, I guess the word is always comfortable, and I've said it a million times in this particular podcast, but when you're in a comfortable position, your mind and your emotions and your spirit, just everything about you always feels like you can always fall back on something. It's because you're used to it. You know that you can fall back. You know that there's an opportunity for you to just call somebody that's 2 minutes away. But when you take yourself out of that, you have no choice but to just succeed. You have no choice but to fail forward. You have no choice but to try things. You have no choice but to say, hey, like, I got to do this or nobody else is going to do this for me. It's one of those things where you have to keep trying. You have to keep scratching and clawing and keep on moving and go, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. So like I said, I encourage you, leave your hometown for a little bit and come back with those experiences and watch how you flourish. I've been able to go all around the world. I've been able to do all these different things. I'm about to go around the world again. But I know that every time I come back, I'm so much more grateful. I'm so much more content. I'm so much more happy in a place I can call home, but I can bring different cultures, different experiences, different mindsets to the place I call home. And this is not my last stopping ground. Like, this is a stepping stone, not a set in stone. I said that in one of my books. Like, no matter what you're going through in life, no matter what part of life that you're in, just look at it as a stepping stone, not a set in stone. This is a place that I love. This is a place where my family lives. Everybody resides here and that I'm close to and everything like that. And I love it, but I got bigger dreams. I got places I want to be in where it's not home. And that's nothing against your hometown. That's nothing against the people that you love. That's nothing against your family. That's nothing against your friends. It's about you. And if you are just that content and you're like, look, dude, as long as I make enough money to have food on the table, have a house, and do all these things, I'm good in my hometown and I don't care about anything else, all power to you. But if you want to be something greater, if you want to make an impact on the world, if you want to be out here and you want to actually be disciples of men and women, and you want to actually just like make an impact on the world, make an impact in your world, but go make an impact on the actual world as well. Don't just sit there and just be so content in your own place, in your own little hometown, that you never go experience what the world has to offer. Go out there, show people how awesome it is to be from Chattanooga, Tennessee, or from wherever you are. Like, go show them how humans are made in whatever city you're from. Go show them that they are amazing people, and you'll learn something from them, and you'll bring that home. But I just want to encourage you, step out of your comfort zone. Encourage yourself to grow. Have that growth mindset. Have that developmental mindset where you want to actually be better. You want to be a better version of yourself. Read those books. Listen to those podcasts. Be great. At the end of the day, be great. Like, push yourself. Always keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Keep growing. If you want to go, you got to grow. There's things that are going to make you uncomfortable, but you got to get through them. And once you get through them, go share them with the world. Go share your hometown with the world. Go share the world with your hometown. Have those stories. And just keep growing. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I want to talk about that step of getting out of your comfort zone, because I think it's easy to get caught up in our own worlds and we never go experience what the world actually has to offer. So if you did enjoy the podcast, I appreciate you listening. I'll see you on the next one.